What is going on, travelers, and welcome back to the walkthrough. Last time we were talking to Nada and Polo, we made that absolute horrible choice of what we did to, I'm not forgetting his name, Artemis. Let me know down in the comments if you've given your choice in the matter and whether or not you were happy with it. But let's go ahead, go out to space, let's go talk to Apollo and finish up the first traveler mission. Should be automatic. There it is. Are you receiving? The holotromy is showing. Available again. The signal was thought you were gone. Try to recount the experience to Apollo best I can. The gateway, the strange planet, a vast machine. Machine, the crimson orb. As I talk, I realize the memories themselves are unstable, but I cannot find them in my mind. It is just a dull, aching red. I tell Apollo I think I saw the Atlas itself. Thought you met the Atlas, the Gek, the Korvax. They worship it as a god. I've never thought it was real, never thought. Are you alright? I can imagine what you've gone through. We're gonna put number 3. Doesn't matter which one you choose. And those are protocols of non-living things. Concepts at all. Okay. Because believe them to be servants of this Atlas. Investigate further. That's... I agree on that. But yeah, same thing. Doesn't matter which one you choose. You just get a different dialogue. Artemis is dead. I don't... Oh, now he's going to try to process it. So, if you didn't know, last episode we went ahead and kept Artemis alive. So he's alive in the simulation. So, we're going to be doing quite a bit of lying. With the simulation unable to go beyond. Now it's just pretty much just reconciling with the decision. Yeah, we're going to hope so. I'm an optimist on this. Okay, cool. Our next objective is to find a monolith, which is hopefully on the Earth-like and nowhere else. So go ahead and scan. Roll the dice here, see if we get lucky. Oh, no. Oh, it's over there. I'm like, eh. Awesome. When we go ahead and touch down, I'm going to go over that this is actually one of the best times to go ahead and figure out how to find portals in No Man's Sky. It's generally not going to be that easy to find if you're just sitting there looking around, flying around everywhere. One of the methods is to go ahead and find a monolith. Once you find the monolith, it's supposed to give you a specific option in which you can choose it, so that way you can go ahead and find the portal itself. If we're in the storyline, it's not going to show it. But if you were to generally do it, you go right up to the monolith. It'll give you a decision on what to do. And I believe if you choose the decision, it would either get a prize or something else would happen. And if you were to go all the way through and finish that, then you would more than likely get the address for a portal. It wants me to land, but I'm like, I'm still looking for that portal. I know it's around here. You can't miss it. It's huge. Unless it wants me to walk like a good distance away just to see it, but we need to get a little bit higher. It needs to be like on a flat surface somewhere. I'm like, this is supposed to be the destination. I'm like, where is it supposed to be? I don't see anywhere that's super flat, let alone has a building up here. I mean, like, come on, man. Yeah, we're gonna land. It's just one of those decisions where I'm either flying too low and can't see it, or it's pretty far away from the location. Oh, it's not. Just didn't look hard enough. Ooh, is that? Oh, it is some copper. If you do happen to find some copper, I recommend taking it. Just in case. It doesn't look like there's a lot there, but yeah, highly recommend taking it. What in the... I'm like, where is it? Gotta be on the other side over there. Running. Just keep running. There's the monolith. Oh, we were looking for the monolith, not the portal. I'm sorry, I was jumping ahead of myself. But this would be the first part. If the storyline wasn't here, you would find yourself a monolith, and you can do that by going to the space station and picking up a... wait, do I have one on me? No, I don't. They would look like this. It would be that kind of chart, but instead it would be like an alien life form chart. You would go ahead and find that, and that would lead you to an ancient ruin, or it would lead you to a monolith. You want to find the monolith. So, this would come up, locate a portal. And it should come up. There it is. Okay, cool. Alright, now the portal should be easier to find. Sorry about that. How close is it? Oh, it's on the other side of the planet. Awesome, took us straight there. That's what I love. Now, I remember saying in the previous episode that we're going to need resources in order for us to use it, and it happens to be this one. So the things that you're actually going to need are sodium or sodium nitrate. Depending on which glyph it is, it'll be sodium, hydrogen, cobalt, or salt, copper, cadmium, emerald, indium, quartzite, carbon, oxygen, and it keeps repeating itself over and over again. I think it's every 4 glyphs. Let me look at that. So if it's this one, yep, sodium. Nitrogen, copper, carbon. So, oh, okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one did I miss? Okay, so yeah, it's every 4, and then it starts again, and then starts again. So you need to have a general amount. The amount I want you to have at this point, it's about 500 to 1,000 of every resource. So that way, this goes smoothly all in one go. It'll let you know whether or not you have the resource. Go ahead and fill it up. So you'll see it's 100% each and every time. And you don't necessarily have to pick the one that's up front. You can pick the one on the side too. Unless you don't have that much, then that's a totally different story. But it can always change. You can do that all the way around. Just make sure you have enough of each resource, or else you'll have to go out and go grind for it, and that's what we don't want, right? And it looks like we had all the resources all in one go. That's what's up. And we just head on through the portal. We're gonna request this planet's address. That's just for you to kind of look at, or if you do happen to find a planet that you really love and want to come back to make a base out of, just go ahead and copy this address, write it down, take a screenshot. Not this one specifically, I just mean the one on your screen. If that wasn't clear, I'll go ahead and leave. Okay, we just learned the glyph sequence. Now we just need to relay portal glyphs to Apollo at a hollow terminus. So don't think that your resources were wasted or anything. It's in there. And if you try to go back, it'll just loop through the same thing again. It'll only have the request the planet address there. But pretty soon we should be coming back. Let's head to the terminus. Ooh, hold on a second. The thing I did want to mention... Actually, no. We'll come back. If you haven't already, go ahead and put that place marker back there, so that way you don't necessarily have to go to a different portal on a different planet. You can just go back to that one, so that way you don't have to use up your resources any more than you have to. There's a storm coming up, so I may or may not be able to make out where our location is at. This one was pretty close. Whoops. Oh, there it is right there. Oh, we lucked out. Full of tower hosts and powerful transmitter. Let's go ahead and talk to Apollo. Ask him about the farm. This one you can choose either one. I'm gonna go ahead and say we found the glyphs. Go ahead and give him the glyphs. Alright, so now we need to speak to Null. Hopefully our hazard protection holds out. Whatever you did, I'm here now. I need your help. I think it is something's happening with the universe, something I need your help to figure out. We'll go ahead and accept the help. We just head up to a observatory nearby. Cool. So after we receive that help, that should be everyone. The first traveler is now updated. We're gonna go ahead and visit an observatory nearby. Oh, I was going to say something's not working. It's just the jetpack. Yeah, it says we're about to leave. Alright, we need to make our way to the space anomaly first. If you haven't brought it over here already, go ahead and bring it over. Or since we were just there... Yeah, we could have just... Portals from the ground. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Back again, not a... Go ahead and ask more. Okay, cool, we're done there. Let's go ahead and go back to the ship. I don't think we need to ask. No, we don't. Now we're gonna head back to the planet. Look for that observatory. There it is right there. Oh, if this ever happens where you end up talking to someone who hails you from one of the frigates, you can go ahead and expect it. And if you have the money, you can actually go ahead and buy it. This one's actually a mill, so we can't buy it, unfortunately. It is a C-class trade specialist. So, plus 15 trading, negative 2% expedition duration, which means the duration goes a little bit, just a little bit faster if we had this. But we have to decline because we can't buy it. And look at the fuel requirements on this. 9 tons out of the, and it gets us 250 light years. That's nice. Have to get out of this field real quick and get to the planet as fast as we can. Just ignore the hail if you're in a field of frigates. So the difference between a frigate and a freighter, the freighter is the capital ship. It's the biggest ship you'll see there. The frigates, on the other hand, are going to be the smaller vessels that are traveling with it. They do have captains. They do have their own supposed little ships. You really don't see them, though. You see the captains, though, on your freighter. They'll be walking around a bit. But other than that, you really don't see anything else. If you do happen to have a combat vessel, then it would actually aid you in combat. But once we get into more detail about freighters, how to build with them, how to make it more efficient, then we'll talk more into detail about that. Go ahead and figure out what that observatory is at. It's over there. Okay, for this one, it should be... Hold on, let me look. I think this one has a puzzle. No, it's just coordinates. Oh, okay. Now we need to go to that one. So I thought I could help you guys out if you happen to find one super early, just to go straight to it, but that doesn't seem to be the case. And I've said this numerous times in the walkthrough that everything in the storyline is on rails, so you have to do specific things first in order for the next thing to unlock. And it looks like that is the point. More than likely, this is a side quest if you want to go ahead and give it up. Show you how to abandon quest. Go over to here, where it says secondary missions, and then you'll... The middle mouse? No. You click it. After you click it, you can click abandon mission. And now that mission is gone. Man, a mission on another Earth flag. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, the Sentinels are aggressive here, so we're gonna tread lightly. So we need to log encryption key. So in order to get those keys, it's like we talked about earlier. We need to dig into the ground, scan, see where it's at. We technically know where it's at. Go ahead and dig. Look for the front. Collect. Ooh, got goop this time. Go ahead and collect those. Oh, not. Right click out of it. Okay, there we go. Make sure you get the key and don't stay too long, as radiation comes straight out of the cargo. I know it's hard for me. It's hard for you to listen to me while the computer's talking, but it keeps talking while I'm explaining. What I was trying to say was, when you get to there and you get the key, don't linger on. Just go straight there, get the key, and get back out of the hole. It'll come up as a notification that you got the key, but what happens are radiation leaks. If your hazard protection isn't up to snuff, it will slowly start dwindling at your health. There you go. Not at your hazard protection, but at your health. So, same thing again. Looks like that one is under the piece of metal there. Go ahead and start digging. We only need 3. What in the... Oh, there we go. Is it below? Hold on, I need a good look at it. There it is. Yeah, this one tends to be a little deep sometimes. I'll make the hole a bit bigger. Go ahead and press T. That way you have tons of room. Whoop, maybe a little bit too much. But we need to get to the front. Go ahead and make that room. Whoop. Wait, where? No. It's on top. Hand me those. Oh, huh. It didn't take. Yeah, don't back out. Make sure you get it. There he goes.
Radiation protection falling.
I think we got out fast enough. Alright, the next 2, or 4 in here, I should say. There's one below us here, if you see that drop pod there. There's another one there, as well as across in that room over there. There's another one dashed over here. So you have to get in through here in order for you to get that cargo pod. We're going to go ahead and make it easy. think we already have 2, right? Yeah, we already have 2 of the log encryption keys, so we're gonna go ahead and get this 3rd one here. Use your mining beam to get through the door. Go ahead and go straight up to the vault. We'll be deleting those later. Or you can refine them into runaway mold so that we can get the little bit of ooh, got out of there quick. You make that into runaway mold. That runaway mold then turns into nanites. Then go back up to here. And go ahead and finish out this part of the mission. Get the first log. Okay, go ahead. We're just gonna click through this for the sake of the walkthrough. If you do want to go ahead and read the lore, I do recommend it. It's really good reading. Let's see. We still need another key. Oh, okay. It's at 3. But no, I guess we're getting all of them. I guess don't be fooled. You're gonna need all of them, I guess. Lied to me. Okay, 1 more underground. Actually, 2 more underground. It is right there, actually. Yeah, that might happen sometimes where there's like that little bit of the crashed freighter there. You kind of have to work around it. There should be a weak spot for us to go ahead and puncture. There it is. You'll go ahead and blow this open. And then keep digging. There's our vault. Just need to... Oh, okay. Can I get it? Well, you don't have to go to the front. That's good news. We can get the heck out of here. Still got us. Okay, we got that one up there. We need 1 more. This one we don't even have to dig for. That's the beauty of it. Here it comes. And go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
Radiation protection.
Ooh, still got us. Signals have found me. And it will find me again. They're at my door. Thanks for the log termination. Now the objective is complete for the first traveler. Let's see. We still had 2 keys left. We generally just needed 4. But just do as the game says. And then, whatchamacallit, just go ahead and do the next mission, which is to transmit the freighter's log to Null and find another hollow terminus. Use C to find a hollow terminus as usual, and there happens to be one there. We don't have anything illegal on the ship, so it's fine. Yep, clear to proceed. We're good. Oh, that's Artemis. I was wondering. Oh, I don't remember that. Oh, so this will happen from time to time. Artemis will contact you randomly, and he'll give you a prompt to tell Artemis the truth or to continue the deception. I want to go ahead and continue the deception because I don't want Artemis to crumble at all. Okay, cool. Now that that's done, I think we've flown. But oh, actually, we're at the perfect spot. That was just enough time to go ahead and talk to him. Go ahead and look for that hollow terminus that's around here somewhere. Can't really miss it because we're high enough above the ground. Wait, no, it doesn't seem to be. I think it'd be down there. Oh, it's right there. Flew right by it. Alright, let's speak to Null. Right, words here. Surprising to me. The Atlas is with you. You could not see these things if it did not wish it. From a parallel universe. That's interesting. Okay, ask about... We're going to go ahead and ask about the Atlas. You can choose the Sentinels if you want. Ask about Sentinels. That's all they know. Go ahead and ask what went wrong. And again, you can choose any one of those prompts. Let's learn Vy'keen cartographer. Okay, cool. That ends that part. We need to go speak to a Vy'keen cartographer. We need to make a little bit of space in the inventory because... oh, there's butterflies over there. Nice. At this point in the game, I believe we're going to start looking for specific relics from each race. So we need to make some space within our starship and within our inventory. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. And that we're still going to need to refine. I believe we don't have our... Whoops. It won't... Wait, what's going on?
Sentinel drones activated.
Hold on, we'll figure that out in a minute. I just can't get to my inventory menu for some odd reason. We're going to be heading to the space station and talk to the Vy'keen cartographer. I believe you don't have to purchase anything. You just need to look for a... I think it's a relic from Herc. So now we need to go back to the space anomaly again. I know at this point you're probably already through with going to the space anomaly, but we got to do it. This is also getting the second part of the primary missions done, which is the space anomaly. I'll show you right after we give the information to Nada. Okay, cool. We got the Quicksilver. Don't head back to your ship, actually. You're going to go ahead and go through this portal. It could be any space station that you want. It doesn't really matter. If you happen to be in a system that doesn't have a space station, what you can do is go to the portal inside the space anomaly, go to space stations, and you can pick any of the space stations that you are currently in. I'm going to go ahead and pick the one for the current system here. Okay, and it's mentioning derelict freighters because this person over here has a derelict freighter sort of mission for us if we ever want to go ahead and buy it, but we're not going to do that right now. Here's our cartographer. He's, You have your words. Okay, cool. So we need to go and... There it is. Collect the Vy'keen artifact. We're going to head back out of the station. Scan for it. And it should take us there. Oh, the location's already marked for us. Oh, gotta love it. Oh, yeah, make sure you're far enough away from the space station so that way you can pulse drive over there. Oh, if that's the approximate location, we're in trouble. That is just nothing but water. There is no land in sight. Oh, here we go. We're saved. We have a little bit of land here. How lucky. Now, I can't tell from the walkthrough prep we bought it or not. No, we did not buy it in the walkthrough. We bought it in the walkthrough prep. So there'll be a little thing called aqua jets, which we kind of went over during the Space Anomaly tour in a few episodes ago, where you could just land on the water. You don't necessarily need... Oh, wow. It's quite a bit away. To me, that doesn't make sense.
Sentinel drones activated.
Hold on, I kind of need to get my bearings here. There we go. That is too far away. Wait. Oh, I thought it was increasing. No, we seem to be getting closer towards it. It's going to be a very long swim. I'll let you guys know when we get there. No freaking way. Oh, I knew it. Oh. As soon as I got here. I'm going to try not to interact with it. Let me bring my ship here. Sleep of the ancients, long forgotten memory, going to speak in Vy'keen. The time will be ended. Vy'keen, where? Speaking Vy'keen again. Decrease the word of Herc. Go ahead and leave. And now we have the tome. So now we can go up to the space station and... Wow, we're at 3 already.
Hostile scan detected.
We're going to target lock us, and we're going to be in a little bit of a space battle here. You have 1 and 2 options. You can either just keep going, just keep flying. They'll try to keep up, they'll shoot, they'll try to go back around again, they'll try another run to shoot at you, but eventually they'll just stop. Or they won't even come at you at all. Just like that. So for all of you who are craving combat and everything, I know that's a silly way of going about it, but for those who don't want to do any combat, they just want to go through this pretty smooth, but in normal mode, yeah, you just do that. Alright, gonna turn in this tome. Don't be afraid to fly up and take a look at the multi-tools. You might find something you actually like. Unfortunately, it isn't here. Okay, we're gonna give him the tablet. Let's ask about the Atlas. That's about pathetic beings. Go ahead and ask about Atlas being a liar. Anyway, you can go ahead and choose any of them. I say this every time because I feel like you would think, okay, which option do I choose to get me through the game? And it's pretty much anyone you want. There'll be specific instances where you actually need to pick one, like this one. You'll need to actually pick this. Let's see, now you can leave. That should update the mission. And now all we need to do... Ooh, hold on a sec. Wow, there's like a bunch of these here with that fin. Your B-class, your B-class. Oh yeah, you can go ahead and use your scanner to look at the class of ships and how much they are. Estimated. It's an estimate of how much they are. It could be a totally different price at another spot. Let's see, we need to go to a Korvax system, and this is where the portal comes in. So, again, we need to look for a Korvax cartographer. This isn't another system that's already labeled, so we don't actually have to use our ship to do anything, we just go to the portal. Okay, now go back to the... Not back, but go over to the Korvax cartographer. I believe for this one, it's going to be the same exact thing. We're going to be heading towards another monolith. Non-existent data. Receive non-existent data from an anonymous structure. Of course, the location is already marked by the cartographer, so we just need to go over there, go grab it, and then come back. Oh, hold on. It's Artemis again. Yeah, we can't talk right now. We're just gonna go ahead and choose that. Yeah, I couldn't technically bring myself to telling the truth. That's my problem, though. Whatever you choose is on your own. If you did not choose for Artemis to live, you will not be getting these options. You will be continuing the walkthrough as is. Wait a minute. Oh, we need to go to the space anomaly first since it's selected a different mission. Remember, we're doing this for the Quicksilver. Oh, I am so sorry about that. I was supposed to show you guys the two missions we're doing at once. That's why this seems a little bit tedious and a little bit grindy. That's because we're doing patterns in time as well as the space anomaly. Trust me, once both of them are done, you never have to do them again. And you're probably asking, why are we not doing the third one? The third one would be with the Atlas, and the Atlas would give you Atlas seeds. And for that, we need resources and more complicated resources after that, in which that would be more of an end game kind of thing. And we'll go more into that once we're going to reach it. We're actually pretty close. Ask about Korvax. Okay, cool. Got that done. Let's go back out. I know it's a back and forth kind of thing, but hey, we got a little bit more Quicksilver this time. We're at 1,000, so you can go ahead and spend on a decoration you want, or you can just hold on to them. I saw a description go by, and I was like, it's a frost planet. Like, that's okay. Again, the water. Okay, so at this point, I thought those were waves, like huge waves. No, we're just gonna go ahead and look around. I'm like, there's no way. There's just no way. It's gotta be close by. But it may be hard to see the structure because the last one, it appeared very late. Okay, where is it? Okay, this one isn't that far, actually. So, see you over there. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Ah. This actually wasn't a part of the walkthrough the last time we did. Oh, actually, no. This part was. We need to go down to the bottom. And that in front of us is a horror. Not a horror. I can't actually think of its name right now. Let me get the right multi-tool out. Your multi-tool will be needed, or I'm sorry, I worded that wrongly. You'll need to have your multi-tool at least upgraded to the way we've done in the walkthrough so far, so you can sit there and do that, and there that goes. You can go ahead and collect that. You just need to make sure its eyes open because its skin is full of armor. If you do happen to run out of oxygen, just go ahead and replenish yourself with those little bits of oxygen. As far as hazard protection goes, make sure you have enough sodium or sodium nitrate with you.
Technology recharge.
Swim on over here. Access memory. go ahead and leave. And we get a divergence cube. And then we can go ahead and leave because the objective has been completed. And it'll be a very, very long swim back to the ship because I don't see any land near us. Actually, you know what? Let's see if we can do this in the water. No, we can't. Because we're in a different system. I think we did have the space anomaly come here, but we need to be on land in order for us to transport to the space anomaly so we can get us closer to the space station. And the only land is that far away. Ugh, get out of here.
Sentinel drones activated.
Where, man? I can't even swim up to my ship. Jeez. Let's get out of here. Alright, let's go ahead and turn this one in. Our claim is proved. We take the nanite clusters, and I think we're good to go for this part of the storyline. Let's ask about the bargain. Gave me only one choice. Existence is beautiful if you let it be. Life is not a question. There does not need to be an answer. Awesome. So that is finally done. We have one more race to go. That is the Gek. Oh, actually go to the portal here. We're just going to wait for the objective to come up. There we go. Speak to a Gek cartographer. I'm going to do our little portal thing. There should be one. Wait, hold on. That's pirate. Korvax. Oh, there's Gek there and there. Sweet. Cool. Now they're in the Gek system. It's going to be required for us to have a little bit of standing, as we're going to need about 2 Gek missions in order for us to continue. We're going to go ahead and stop it here, you guys. Next episode, we're going to be working our way through the 2 the 2 Gek missions, as well as making our way to endgame and finally finishing the main storyline. Go beyond, traveler.